just cast a spell?
You don't even get the joke.
Welcome into the Bogey Bro Banter.
You don't even get those. It's because
It's a TikTok.
you don't even like Harry Potter. There's this trend going on right now.
Who doesn't get the joke? Me or Hunter right now?
Oh,
Okay,
no,
can't
I get
tell.
the TikTok joke.
There's this trend going on
okay.
right now on TikTok
So
where
neither one of us get it.
somebody picks up an object and like to use it as like a wand and does like a little like they're doing like the killing curse in Harry Potter.
Avada Kedavra?
Yeah, but like really like slow and funny, like or quick and funny, like and that's the whole sound. It's like really funny.
That sounds really funny.
I don't know if that would. Maybe I'll make a disc golf one, but I don't know what object that would use.
Just to let everybody know, I don't watch nearly as much TikTok as Hunter and Trevor do.
Well, it's our job. So
Yeah,
It's your job. It's your job is to watch TikToks.
Trevor is
actually,
let me introduce you to his new title. He is the VP of short form viral content.
It's so funny, dude. Being a VP, you know, it's not tough, dude.
He didn't come up with that.
tough.
He didn't make his own title or anything.
Well, I was.
If you want to change your title, just let me know.
Okay, cool. I'll take it up with HR.
Okay.
I don't watch nearly as much TikTok. I watch a lot of YouTube reels, but I don't.
So you watch TikTok.
Yeah, but they're all cooking ones, the ones that I watch. I don't know
Well, that's
how.
most of
I got
my-
stuck on that.
That's
but,
a good bit of my TikTok.
So that just means they make jokes all the
TikTok.
time, and I'm like, oh, that's a funny original joke, and they're like, that's a TikTok sound, and then I'm like, oh,
Everything's a TikTok sound now.
Yeah.
I know.
Even if you make a funny original
TikTok
joke,
has
someone's
a-
recording you and it's on TikTok.
TikTok has a grasp on culture that, like, because meme culture was like a pretty big deal and still is, but meme cultures are that's very visual. Vine's got referenced, but not like, because they didn't use the same.
Vine.
Like a Vine, you could only
Is that a TikTok
reference.
sound?
You can only reference like a particular one, but they didn't translate the sounds of it.
Yeah, you didn't
so
use it
TikTok
across
is different
multiple.
because like if a sound goes viral, like everybody knows that sound.
And everyone's using
other
that
than
sound.
Connor. And like yeah, like you can speak the meme.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. TikTok's awesome. Never
It's
go
like
away.
my
Remember when TikTok was like gonna be gone for a little bit there? Like everybody was prepping for that.
my sister-in-law, she's like,
What are you
going
doing,
on?
Connor?
okay. My sister-in-law is like hardcore Gen Z. Like she just
What's
graduated.
Gen Z? When does that start?
Technically,
they're the
we're
ones that
like
are gonna win March Madness.
Oh, here comes when Hunter tries to call
we're
himself
the
a millennial.
we're the
bro.
like in between ones.
Well, what generation are we
He
actually
is a millennial.
technically?
I am
classified?
Hunter
the
is a
borderline of
millennial.
millennial. I'm like the
Yeah.
last year millennial, beginning of Gen Z.
You are a
Yes.
millennial.
It
Yeah,
flip
he's a
flops. It
millennial.
depends on which source. Some sources call me a
yeah.
Gen Z. Some sources call me a millennial.
Hold on, let me get my source.
I just
But I'm
told-
like I'm right on the border. But regardless, she's like she was
Gen
born in
Z
2000.
Gen Z starts in '96.
Yeah, I'm 97. I was early
So
97.
it sounds like you're a Gen Z to me.
That's what I'm saying. But some will say Gen Z starts in 98 or 99. It depends.
This one says '97.
So see, like
So
that's
you're right.
that's
There
me.
is confusion. I'll give you.
I'm on the cusp, but
I'll give it
so
to you. I'm definitely
I am
Gen Z.
like I
I'm
can
right
relate
past the cusp.
I can relate to both, right?
Yeah.
But my sister-in-law is like hardcore Gen Z, and so she just speaks in TikToks a lot of times.
I feel like we.
And so
do
she'll like
most of
fall.
the time.
No, like we do it like ironically, like funny. Sometimes
Yeah,
we don't.
Yeah.
But it's like it relates.
I get
to
what
it.
you're saying.
She'll like drop something, and her gut reaction is like, "Oh, great heavens!"
Yeah. No, I've seen that. I've seen that before. It's crazy.
And like her whole dialect has formed into TikTok sounds.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching like fascinated.
There is going to
from
be
afar.
some crazy research papers that come out 20 years from now.
Yeah.
On just like
I have
all the
noticed
stuff going
people
on right
doing
now.
that, and I don't.
I
want to
pretty
say
tough.
I don't know how I feel about it, but I know how I feel about it. I don't like it.
No, it's pretty.
But then again,
It's pretty tough.
I want to.
But it's like
I
our
want to
generation had
immediately-
things like that.
That's what I was gonna say. I want to immediately come out and judge that and be like, "That's ridiculous. Nobody has original thoughts anymore. Their brains are just programmed by TikTok."
But we did the same
But
thing.
also,
We watched the
literally
Disney Channel.
all of my
Yeah.
all of my jokes all throughout middle school and high school were me just quoting The Office.
Exactly.
I didn't have any original
what I'm
humor.
saying.
It was just The Office.
It's just a little bit different when it's that's what she said versus sheesh. Like
Yeah.
it's a little
I think
bit.
they're just
It's a little bit. It's getting dumber.
modern
as
humor
time
is
goes on.
getting
Yeah.
dumber and
I mean, I like
That's
dumb,
what she
I
said.
like dumb humor.
That's what she said. You had to at least be clever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you had to add something.
But
of
mine
value.
wasn't even like saying that's what she said. Mine was literally just quoting a scene from The Office.
Well, that's what she said is in a
True.
roundabout way.
Yeah.
a very roundabout.
I mean,
way.
that's what we do it all the time in this office. But
Yeah. I also have a
TikTok's
sign that
taking
says
over.
The Office, but yeah, no, Gen Z is like a whole,
You're never gonna
whole
hang
different
it
thing.
up.
It's in my truck. I'll bring it in today.
We were having a lot of fun with like the Mount Rushmore things before. So
Mm-hmm.
I think what we should do is we're gonna play a little game where we just give top 3. So we'll each have a chance to nominate just anything. Top 3 of literally anything.
Wow.
So like I'll start, and mine's gonna be chewing gum flavors.
Ooh.
And you just
we-
give your top 3 straight off the brain. You can go.
We each give our top 3,
yeah,
or you
each
give
our
one
top 3,
Connor's
so
one?
there's no
Okay.
conflict.
Okay,
We're gonna
okay,
keep it separate.
Okay.
I don't really like chewing gum, but I can get a top 3 going.
And you can go flavor. You can throw in the brand. I don't care what you do, because like
All
juicy
right.
fruit is kind of both. Well, I guess technically it's Wrigley's, but whatever.
I got to look up gum brands.
I'm just gonna go. I think I'm gonna go kind of flavors. I'm a big mint gum guy, so right off the top, Spearmint is my number 1. I think that 5 Gum is a really good brand that I enjoy, but Spearmint is my number 1. I would say number 2. If it's tough for me not to go with another mint, I probably would say, not peppermint, but more of like a wintergreen, maybe, or like a winter mint type thing. And then number 3, then I'll throw in cinnamon gum.
Gotcha.
Love cinnamon gum.
Interesting choices. I wouldn't choose a single one of those. I'm not a big fan of minty gum.
That's just always been me.
For some
I gotta
reason,
find my brand
minty
first.
gum gives me like, I think whenever I was a kid, for some reason, one time I chewed mint gum and got a headache, and from then on, every time I chew minty gum, I just associate it with a headache, and so I think that I have a headache every time I chew minty gum. But I think my number one.
I just answered that on the banter.
No,
There's no telling.
your brother's a wild card.
Yeah.
Gen Z. Well, yeah,
Gen Z, man.
Can't live with them. Can't live without
Well, I'm
them.
interested to hear your list then. Does anybody remember the was it like the zebra gum?
Yes.
What is that?
It's not on my list, but
That's
I absolutely
super
remember it.
millennial. It like came in like zebra stripes. Wasn't there something with that, or was it just like
They were all like, they were different flavors. It was just
they
striped,
just lasted for
striped
like
gum.
It just lasted for like 2 seconds.
2 bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would dark horse flavor for me really quick is like the bubble yum, like the ones that came in the squares.
Yeah,
the
like
cotton
bazooka.
candy one. No,
Oh,
it was literally it's bubble
No,
yum, like
yeah.
the thing that's like
Oh.
the duck that's blowing the bubble. on
gotcha.
the-
Yeah.
The cotton candy ones.
Did y'all ever have the ones that
Nuts.
were like flavor infused? So the outside of the square was bubble gum
Oh,
and
yeah.
the inside was like gel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course the tape.
Yeah.
I always just bit it from the side.
Yeah, because it's so funny.
I would just
Alright.
take it out and just.
My
but
problem is that
Your top
my
3.
favorite bubble gums are like the fruity, like
so you
either
can't
like,
describe the
either like
flavor?
that, like the ones with the jelly inside. They're like the kinds that whenever you bite into it makes your cheeks tickle because they're so sweet.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I love those, but my problem is they make my mouth water so much that almost as soon as I start chewing it, I just swallow it because I'm just
I
like
forgot you swallow your gum.
I do. I've never chewed a piece of gum that I didn't swallow.
There seem to be two like people who really are on either side of the fence there. Like either like people who just like always swallow their gum or never.
Well, when I was growing up,
I've
I was
only-
always told that it sat in your stomach for 7 years if you swallowed it.
That is a myth, but I'm sure it's still not good for you.
It's probably
That's
one of
why I
those
never
things where, like,
swallowed
it's
it.
technically not good for you, but like what's it gonna do?
I mean, he's still here,
Connor's still here.
I'm still here. My
and
hair's
he's about
red,
to name
though.
his top 3.
I'm gonna go.
Let's go.
I feel like it's not my fault. That
It's
I have
not.
this
It's
about
not.
the
We're
We're
interrupting you. We're interrupting you.
I'm gonna go like straight up like Hubba Bubba,
Yeah.
and then
Just classic.
just like the classic juicy fruit flavor, like whatever their original flavor is, and then the tape, the bubblegum tape.
Nice. I had to find the brand I used to chew because I don't chew gum much anymore, but Eclipse.
And it's big chew.
That
Eclipse
was
is
always
a
my
very
chew.
crisp
Oh yeah.
gum.
Oh, my dad always had dentine ice in his pocket when I was a kid. Always.
So my top 3, I'm gonna go third to first. We got this would have been my variety pack. This is perfect. Number 3, Polar Ice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Number 2, Winter Frost.
Okay.
Similar to Polar Ice, but a little bit more like
None of these are describing to me what they taste like.
Polar Ice is like you breathe in and it's like
Oh yeah. That's like
Polar
dentine ice.
Winter Frost, similar but a little bit more
Anything-
minty, less painful.
Okay.
You know
okay.
what's funny is
Number
like,
1, Spearmint.
yeah,
for
I
sure.
love spearmint with gum, like mint gum because I'm a big mint guy. I really was growing up. Like the more gruesome, like freezing to death, like way you can describe gum, like it could just be like frostbite. Dead in 30 seconds, and like I'm like, give me some slice of that right now.
That's-
like,
I
like you
didn't
have
like
to
that.
snap off your
That's
toes
what I
because you
wanted.
died in the Arctic.
That's
I'll
what I
take a
wanted gum
slice.
for. I didn't like my thing was like if I wanted candy, I was choosing candy. I wasn't picking gum. I was picking gum like I'm chewing it while I'm playing basketball or whatever. And a lot of times
I
it
was
was
a
like
big gum guy back in the day.
I would eat a meal and then pop a piece of gum after
Yeah.
and just chew it until it lost flavor.
It used when I was a kid, it was like kind of like a treat to have gum. So like, but like these days, it's like it's one of those things where once you get access to it, like once I got older and I could like just buy gum if I wanted to, because it's like a couple bucks, then it was like less interesting to me.
Yeah.
I realized that like that was my like the reason I liked gum so much, because like it's great, whatever, but like it was mostly because it was more of a treat.
So almost like, what if you took vegetables though and made them a
Stop.
treat?
My experience with gum is that in like middle school, like all the cool people brought a pack of gum to school with them.
Yeah, that's a
And they
social
would,
thing
like,
too.
Yeah, they would like offer people a piece of gum and stuff like that.
If you have gum, like you're gonna
Yeah.
have people talk to you.
So I remember specifically one time while I was at like CVS or something, asked my mom if she would buy me a pack of gum,
Yeah.
and then I brought it to school. And newsflash, it didn't make me cooler.
worth a shot.
Yeah, it was
All right,
it-
gum top threes though. That's our top
Boom.
threes. So who wants to nominate Connor? Nominate a top three. Give me anything.
Oh,
Anything that that it can't be like car parts, because we don't know anything about that.
best car parts.
The alterator.
Love the muffler.
Alternator.
Alternator. The alteration of my engine.
I don't. Hunter,
My
do you want off the top of your head?
Unbelievable shipping time, by the way.
What's that
Yesterday.
from? Oh,
That
from
was yesterday.
How's that unbelievable shipping time? It shipped out the next business day.
It's here.
Oh,
It just got delivered.
that is fascinating.
What do you have one off the top of your head, Hunter?
That's a good top
I'm
three.
having a hard time.
Like, I mean, look around the room. That's kind of what I like. I literally just thought of like the first thing I saw.
I'm thinking of a lot of ones that I would be passionate about, but
you
y'all
don't have to
wouldn't
be
care.
passionate about it.
But like, those are the ones that are coming to my mind, but y'all wouldn't care. Y'all wouldn't give two rips. We'll go top three
Sodas would be another example.
cereals.
That's a good one.
ooh,
Did we not do?
We did
Mount Rushmore.
Throw that out. No.
Okay,
Top three pizza places. Pizza chains.
that's a good one.
Can't
That's a
be.
good
It
one.
can't be
Pizza
like
chains.
a local place. A pizza
We're
chain.
talking like
chains.
you're like your Pizza Huts, your Domino's.
Like you can go anywhere in America and find one close. Essentially.
Okay.
gotcha.
I'll start. I guess.
My opinion on this has shifted a lot.
I haven't eaten pizza chains in a while, but
Back in the day, though,
we're going number 3.
how many is there?
Remember that mellow mushroom is a chain.
Nah, I'm not counting that.
It's a chain though.
It is
I'm counting,
chain.
but I'm counting like I'm
is-
talking like
it is-
fast.
okay,
Like,
gotcha.
You can put it in yours. I'm just
Okay.
for mine. I'm counting like
I agree with you.
I'm
Connor.
counting like trash pizza.
I think I'm gonna have to
Okay.
think too hard if I go that route. So that's
I
why I'm just
understand.
gonna go with like the
I'm
All right,
going
I'm not doing it then.
basics.
I'm going
number
basics.
3,
yeah.
I've
Papa
got-
John.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
At number 3, whew, tough.
Number 2.
I love Papa John's.
Number 2. Man,
I like Blaze.
I think number
too.
2, but I'm not
Does
counting
that
that,
count?
either.
Yeah.
I'm
That one's
counting
like,
trash
That's
pizza.
borderline.
Count-
I think
we're thinking,
number
like, delivery
2, I'm
pizzas.
going
Delivery, yeah.
Little Caesars.
Wow.
Mainly because not for flavor.
The value.
Yes. And
I respect the heck out of that, Hunter. Very brave of you.
Okay, so number 3 was Papa John's. Number 2, Little Caesars. And the reason for Little Caesars is I'm going like how likely I am to order from these places.
Yeah.
And so Little Caesars I'm likely
It's
to
so
order
cheap.
because like we're already talking about like I'm going to enjoy pizza no matter what, and Little
Yeah.
Caesars is very accessible. And plus if I'm having a
I haven't
party, I'm
had
probably
Little
getting one of
Caesars
those.
in so- am I
It's not bad.
Did we get a couple little skeezies in here for lunch?
I didn't pack
I'm
lunch
totally
today.
down. Oh, I'm so down. I love.
Where
Little
is the
Caesars.
nearest Little Caesars though? Because like if you order it,
Probably
that defeats the purpose.
on Wards?
Wards.
The one that's like on the corner there where the
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
Campbell's
Yeah, I
was.
think that's the only one.
think
Oh,
it's
there's
the
one
only
in
one.
Madison Heights, but that's even
so
further away.
far.
And number 1,
So far.
Domino's because of their crust.
All right, I'm ready for mine.
Okay.
I think that we're all pretty much kind of the same top 3.
Nah, I'm gonna have a different one.
Really? Oh, you're
Someone
gonna say
sneaking
Pizza Hut.
in
Pizza
there?
Hut's gonna throw into mine for sure.
I thought about it. That was
I
making
love
me
Pizza Hut, and I
go
just-
back
You know
and
what?
forth.
I just had it this past weekend. and
I've
it's
had
awesome.
Marco's before, and it's not bad, but it's not in my top 3.
Yeah,
I'm
Marco's is
going.
okay.
I think I'm gonna go number 3, Domino's.
Okay.
No, there's nothing wrong with Domino's.
No.
And the crust.
I love
is-
the crust.
garlic crust is delicious. And then number 2, Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. And then number 1 for me is Little Caesars. I love.
We're
Little
gonna get
Caesars.
lit up for this, but
It-
don't
it's
care.
because
No.
it's because. So I will say one
gotta
secret thing
factor
about
in. We're
Little
talking-
Caesars that people don't really know. I've told you guys this before, but one thing that makes it really good is that they use they add in Munster cheese with the mozzarella.
That just-
so it gives it that little bit
It's the
richer
little
cheese
things.
flavor.
It's the details.
I'm never gonna say it's the best pizza, but I don't have a problem with it, and it's $5.
Here's the thing about everybody is like can assume like,
and they're Italian cheese.
you can assume like, oh, Little Caesars can't be good because it's cheap. What if their business model is just to have smaller margins and it's just as good as pizza? Probably closer.
Well,
to
the thing
case
is,
than you
like,
think.
I don't think I've ever had a piece of cheese pizza and I've been like, I didn't enjoy myself.
Like if you gave me a piece of cheese pizza from Little Caesars and then like a Domino's.
I'll enjoy the
I don't think
Domino's
I've-
more,
come
but
on.
I won't.
Just slightly,
I won't
though.
care. I'll enjoy both.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever had cheese pizza from Little Caesars. I will say.
You get the pepperoni all the time.
Yeah, I always get pepperoni.
I mean,
if they're both
I only eat
$5, you might as
cheese.
well.
yeah, I know. I just have never tried it.
I will go with my top three. Is gonna be a little bit different. I haven't see. Here's the problem I'm struggling with. I haven't had Little Caesars in so long, but just for the sake of the
I'm so
memories,
hungry.
I'll
we are
toss
literally
it.
filming this during lunchtime.
Yeah, I'll toss it into third place because I just gotta show my respect for Little Skeezies. And then at number 2, I put Papa John's. Love Papa John's. I think their sauce is really good. And at number 1, I have Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut has been a rediscovered love for me because I had it. There was one down the street from me growing up, so we would get it sometimes. But Pizza Hut for me, I love it. I just love it. Their toppings are really good. They've got great options. Big fan of Pizza Hut.
There's a Pizza Hut. There's a Pizza Hut near my house, like probably like 3 minutes away. But I
Yeah,
think
I
that
think
if
that's
I
really
went
the only
there,
one
the
around.
only thing that would be offered to me wasn't pizza. It'd probably be like crystal meth.
Well, I usually, I just got to get delivered.
Because it's in a very sketchy area.
I think that's the only one around here.
Is that Is that where
I
you
think-
ordered from the other day?
I just had it delivered, but
It's
yeah,
pretty sketchy over there.
I believe because I thought to myself, where is the Pizza Hut? I've never seen the Pizza Hut, and so like I guess it's just kind of tucked away. But there it is. There's Pizza Hut. What are you doing right now?
I'm placing a delivery order.
Are they still $5?
I don't know. I haven't got that far. I'll place it for 12 o'clock. So that way,
Okay.
right when we're done with this, start my
Heck
order.
yeah, that sounds awesome. Hunter.
Do you want some stuffed crazy bread?
Oh yes.
There's so that's the
Add
thing.
that.
There's so many different.
Wait, no, there's a stuffed crazy bread meal with Pepsi
That's ridiculous.
for $12.
What I want to know is if you go to select a pizza, like
All right, I'll just try
is
to
it-
find just a pizza.
Yeah, like
create my own pizza.
I just want to know if it's still $5
Round.
because like that's important. And we might have to change our top threes.
I
True.
don't want anything there.
But even if it's like 7, that's still considerably
Wait,
less.
can I just add
It's
the
a little
cart?
too. That's getting close though.
It is close.
It's getting
It is
close.
close.
$5 was something special. You could just toss that $5 bill, cheese pizza in your hands, and
See,
they're hot and ready.
I am a person that likes fancy food, but I like Little
$8.39.
Caesars. Wow.
Nuh-uh.
That's what's on here.
Wow.
All I did was round pizza. I didn't put any toppings because I don't want toppings.
That should be illegal. It's because their employees are making
What?
Like
Wait.
But
$16
I
an
am.
hour.
What
It
is
is
going-
delivery. It is
that-
delivery.
Wait, is it
if that
adding a
affects
fee?
it. I don't know.
I
if
wonder if that
affects it.
affects
Hold on. Let's get to the bottom of this. This is actually breaking
Place it
news.
for pickup. See what happens.
Well, let me go to their online menu
Okay.
and see if they. Well,
Well, okay, but side note, really quick. Do we just want one pizza?
well
I
I
get
don't
two?
know. I'm a little less intrigued now
Do you want me to order from somewhere else? Upper crust?
because now it was like before it was like $5 pizzas. Now
I'm
it's
fine
like,
with whatever.
Papa
Here-
John's?
I guess the immediate.
JoJo's? I'm hungry. Let me order.
I'm so hungry.
The immediate thing that would
if
be
I just do pizza round, it's just gonna come cheese, right?
Probably.
Like,
my immediate
Like, they're
gut
never just
reaction
saying you
is though,
sauce
the
bread,
fact
right?
that they're not advertising.
Pizza round is just bread.
The fact that
that's
they're
what I'm
not.
saying. Like, what if they just deliver like, "Here's your pizza"? I'm like, dang it. Little skeezy's got me again.
I like how this cardboard disc is
Okay,
still
this
right
was
there.
okay. January 3rd, 2022. This is a CNN article. Little Caesars hot and ready pizza no longer costs $5.
Wow.
So should we boycott
It now
Little
costs
Caesars?
11% more. Wait, this one apparently is only $5.55 though, according to this.
It's probably delivery.
It's probably delivery.
Okay, I'm cool with $5.55. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Are
I'm
we
not gonna.
boycotting Little Caesars
I'm
or am I
not gonna,
placing this
no,
order?
I'm not gonna
I'm not
gripe,
boycotting it. I
I'm
might-
not gonna gripe over change because change is stupid, right?
I might girl caught it, but I'll never boycott it.
Yeah.
Should I 2 pizzas or 1?
I mean, I have a lunch, so I'll just eat a slice.
Okay, I'll just put 1 in. I'm also getting stuffed crazy bread.
That sounds good.
Only
Only $12 though, you know?
All right, it's your turn, Connor.
I already said
He already
mine.
Top
said
three.
his.
This was yours.
No.
It was-
It's your turn to pick a top 3.
Oh,
Yeah, top three.
shoot. Why wasn't I thinking about that? Okay, mine is going to be I was so hungry.
Yeah.
All I can think about is food.
Yeah, that really got to go.
Okay, I'm going to go like carnival / state fair foods.
Ooh,
I'm just gonna
this
stick
is
on
easy for
food.
me because we were at the state fair
Yeah.
this past summer.
Sick invite.
You were invited.
Actually, I wasn't.
Yes, you were, but I digress. I think you were gone also. Anyways, keep our personal matters out of this. I actually haven't been to a ton of fairs, but it kind of ties in with like stadium food too. So like I'm familiar with what I'm looking
similar.
at. I would say that for me, oh man, top 3. It's tough to like figure out an order because like immediately like you think you got to go fried. I think the bloomin' onion has to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that a corn dog has to be in there.
Okay.
And man, what am I thinking for like that third slot? Do I go with like a desserty one?
Is this your last or your first right now?
Well, I think I'm picking them and then I can order them, like rearrange them.
Okay.
Don't flash that on the camera. Maybe I'll throw in like a dessert one. Well, I also really like just like fried vegetables in general. Okay, I'll make my third one deep fried Oreos because they're really magical. And when else do you eat them? It's I guess I'm going with kind of the feel too. It's not just like what's the best culinary option because if that was the case, there'd be a lot of answers. But like fair foods, I think I'll go number one of those. The corn dog is in the number 1 slot. I'll put I love corn dogs. Number 2, the bloomin' onion. Number 3, the deep fried Oreo.
Whenever I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of things that I wouldn't eat if I wasn't at a state fair. Corn dog. I get a corn dog at Cookout. I don't, but I could.
Yeah, I think those 3 things are just things. The corn dog is definitely one that doesn't.
But
fit
there's nothing wrong with the corn.
The other 2 though, like I'm not really gonna have opportunity to get unless I'm at a fair. Now, bloomin' onion you can get at a steakhouse, but like,
I think I'm going street corn.
Yeah.
I want to say a turkey leg, but every time I get a turkey leg, I get so excited about it. I spend about $17 on it, and then I eat half of it, and I'm like, this was fine. And then I throw it away. So I'm not going to go turkey leg. I'm going, so street corn. It's really hard for me to choose between the fried Oreos and fried Reese's Cups because the Reese's Cups were delicious.
Yeah.
I think I'm going Reese's Cups.
Okay.
And then probably the bloomin' onion is number 1.
The bloomin' onion is so good.
Okay.
What
does it have to be food?
I mean, you could go like cotton candy or something like that. Like if that's not
What do you mean by
Okay, no, I got
or
it.
like ice cream, like that's cool.
Okay,
As long
number
as it's
3.
edible.
Okay.
Number 3, popcorn.
Oh, that's a good one.
Number 2,
kettle corn.
Pretzel.
Yeah.
Another good one.
Number 1, funnel cake.
Ooh,
I
funnel
love
cake is a
funnel
great
cake.
pick. Great
Dang
pick.
it.
That snuck under the radar there. It really did.
I think this might be one of the most prevalent Bogey Bro banters where I forget that we're actually like in front of cameras and I'm genuinely just having a conversation about all the food I love.
We're hungry.
Yeah.
So it's just it's.
Oh, don't worry.
easy.
Little Skeezy's is on the way.
Heck yeah.
It'll be here between 11:55 and 12 o'clock.
That's good.
Nice.
I'm
perfect
thinking
timing.
that like when I take a bite
excited
of a
about that,
Little
Hunter.
Caesars pizza, it's gonna like throw me to like winter.
Hopefully
camp or
it comes
something.
on while we're still on air
Like-
so we can adjust our list if we need to.
All the places. How long is it gonna take?
Well, I ordered it for 12 so that I could have got it sooner.
Oh,
I think
There
Nice
was
going,
no
Hunter.
delivery fee, so the $8.39 was definitely a delivery fee.
yeah.
Okay.
It was
that
definitely
makes
factored
sense.
in.
that makes sense.
That's pretty standard.
That-
like
that's
$3.
pretty
Including,
good delivery
including
pizza
the
then.
tip, it was only like $17
That's
for
not
what?
bad.
A pizza
for
and
a pizza and crazy bread.
$17. Okay.
Delivered $17.
Here,
That's
Including the tip.
That's what is a
that.
solid.
Try doing that
two-person
on
meal.
DoorDash.
I don't know if there. Well, the best deal.
That's a
out
solid
there-
2-person meal.
The
right
best deal out there, and I don't know, like I'd be curious if anybody could find a better one, is I know that Pizza Hut and Domino's both do pretty much the exact same deal, where the Domino's ones I think is even cheaper. So for Domino's, I believe it's $20. I'm gonna pull it up to fact check myself, but I believe it's $20, and for that $20 you get 2 large 1-topping pizzas, a side of the cinnamon twists, a side of Parmesan bites, and a 2-liter. All that. I think that's all.
But is
for
there
$20.
delivery fees on top?
Yeah, no. So
and a tip.
So with all of it, you get it for like $31.
You could easily do that at Little Caesars, I think,
Are we about to do a menu off right now? What
because the 2 pizzas would be 16 delivered.
large 1-topping pizzas,
Yeah, they'd be 16 delivered.
and then you have to add 2 side items.
Crazy
And
bread
the
was
soda.
$4, so we're at 20. You
then
get the pizza meal with the crazy bread and the soda was only $12. Then you add in a second pizza, we're sitting at $20,
I need to find this thing.
and that's delivered.
Let me-
So it's $10 cheaper.
Hold on. Okay, here it is. Yeah, No, it's 2 medium. 2 medium, 1 topping
so
pizzas,
hungry.
16-piece Parmesan bread bites, 8-piece cinnamon twist, and a 2-liter for $19.99.
I think you can beat it. I think you beat it because Little Caesars doesn't have delivery fee
But
because it's factored in.
I want you to add them to menu. Now I'm dying. Like, I want to know now. You have to add 2 medium, 1 to
Okay.
make them both like pepperoni,
Little Caesars
and then
delivery.
this is important for me to know.
Okay, we'll just go
Because this is like my go-to. Like, if some people want pizza, you get
Okay.
that thing. 'Cause It's like
Stuffed crazy bread meal deal with Pepsi,
I'm even going to get it like completely ready to like, or I can
So
get
add that to
the
my
tip
order.
and everything.
and then I just need one more pizza on here, right?
No, there's 2 side items.
2 side items. So you want me to
You
add,
need to add another one. If
Like
there's
a
like
dessert?
a dessert one, yeah.
All right, so
it
add
has
a
to be like
brownie.
a dessert one. That's very important.
and then I'll add create your own pizza. Add to cart.
And then you're gonna need a 2-liter.
All right, so I have it all in my cart. Checkout prior to tip, $25.
So it's gonna be right on the same.
Yeah, and,
And-
that's
and
with
then-
that's
and-
not really with any like
Yeah.
deals either.
So the
that's-
tip, I mean, it depends on how much you tip, but it's going to be.
It's gonna be very close.
but
I
does
think I'm
$30 include the tip?
Yeah.
On there?
Yeah, that's like when I check out and pay, it's like $30.
So it's pretty much the same, but this isn't a deal. This is just Little
Well,
Caesars.
this is also, but this deal has never not existed on Domino's. Every single time
Yeah,
for the
but
last
like
2 years.
but you can't really customize that deal.
Yeah, you
This
can.
one
No,
I can
you can-
customize whatever I want.
No, you can change. You can change what's on the pizza.
But can you change the cinnamon sticks out for something else? Because I had 4 different brownie options.
I mean, I guess that's valid. I don't know if I ever would.
Little Caesars.
I think that's not far enough away for me not to get the Domino's. Is what I'm saying. I was wondering if there would be anything better.
I just have so many good memories of in high school, me and my friends, like out playing disc golf. And then we're like, all right, well, we planned to eat lunch after our first round and
Yeah.
then before our second round. And we're like, all right, let's just go by Little Caesars and sit outside on the picnic tables and like slam some
It's
pizzas.
the best. The last time I think I had Little Caesars that I remember was Collegiate Nationals in 2018. They had a players party where it's just basically everybody gather in a dusty barn and there's a stack of Little Caesars pizzas and some little tiny cups to fill up with water. And we all just played guts in there and stuffed ourselves
and
with
then
Little
puked
Caesars.
our guts out.
Yeah.
Not really.
I think that's like the last time I had Little Caesars. It's been a long time.
Well, I mean, it's about
I
30
can't
minutes
wait.
from now.
Because college, we really always had Domino's. Like that's like most of the pizza I ever ate was Domino's.
Little Caesars is a pizza that I think about where like I wouldn't dare put more than just pepperoni on there. Like
Oh,
it would
no.
be like
I think I've had the sauce. You don't like sausage, but I think I've had the sausage ones and they're fine. But like, yeah, just cheese, pepperoni. Like you don't need anything else.
I'm just a
Excuse
cheese
me.
pizza guy.
you are a cheese pizza.
Well, yeah.
guy.
Even when I could eat red meat, I just cheese pizza. If
I'm
I
a-
got a pepperoni, I was
There's
taking
a-
all the pepperonis off.
You'd literally take them off
I wasn't the guy that was gonna make people order
'Cause
cheese
it-
or like a half
because
cheese
it's
if we're
just
at a party.
for you was it just like you don't really like pepperoni or
Yeah,
is
I
it
don't like pepperoni.
okay?
I don't like pepperoni. I hate it. If sausage was
I
on
love
it, I just wouldn't eat
pepperoni.
the pizza.
If you give me like a bag of like
Like if someone ordered a supreme pizza, I would punch them. Not right now because like now we've
like,
matured.
I
But
don't
in
know,
high school, if you're at a party or in college even wherever, if you're at a part where there's a bunch of people and you don't consult the group and you buy only supreme pizzas,
no, that's a jerk.
you're
move.
an enemy.
You always go. I think let's discuss the ratio. Okay, this is actually important. This is good food for thought. So, I love this podcast. So let's say you have a group of 20 individuals. Let's just give I'll give out the numbers and then we kind of go over what we would do.
Okay.
So you have 20 individuals. Let's just say they're all like us. So they would eat like us. So you're probably saying I would in my mind I would allocate with 20 individuals. I would allocate 4 slices a person on the light end.
Well, let's just say how
Okay.
many pizzas we're ordering.
Well, right. That's part of this though. Each person you
have to decide how many pizzas?
Yeah, I would. So I would go with if I'm allocating on the low end 4
I'm going-
slices. That's 80 slices total. So that's about 10 pizzas. So I would go to 12. You always got to have more because who doesn't
the
love?
way
If I'm
that's how I
hosting,
view it.
I want to have leftover pizza. So I go to 12 large pizzas, and with that ratio, I think I'm going. So I think I would probably go 4 cheese, 4 pepperoni, 2 that are like a little bit out there, maybe like meat lovers, and then 2 more that have vegetables on there.
Here's the issue with your party.
What's their issue?
Everyone that's eating every other pizza will also grab a slice of cheese a lot of times. So then someone like me who's only eating cheese everyone will have like 4 pieces of pizza. I go in for
How
my
many
third piece of pizza, cheese is gone.
In my party, there's
So my party is 8 cheeses, 4 pepperoni. That's it.
I think
'Cause no one's
you're
showing
talking from
up
somebody who has gone through this trauma. So.
Very many times.
Yeah,
Very many
I can't
times.
have
Because
that
here's the thing:
perspective.
is no one shows up and it's like, there's just cheese left.
You're right though, but I will have people.
A lot of people, me included, show up and I'm like, are you kidding me? All these scumbags that like all these other pizzas got their dirty mitts on my cheese. And like now me and 2 other people here who only eat cheese have no pizza left.
I
but there's like 3
really don't have a
Supreme
lot of
pizzas
sympathy
left.
for the only cheese guys. Don't have a lot of sympathy.
There's like 3 pizzas that are the Supreme left right there. And everyone's like,
No.
I love Supreme. I love it. I love it. Let me eat 1 bite and then take 4 pieces of the freaking cheese
Well, see,
pizza.
where I'm
and
at-
the people who only eat cheese pizza
my
are going to
gosh.
sit there and have to cry starving.
In my
And you
party,
have no sympathy?
in my party scenario, I'm not that guy though. I
got a
will
good
just
clip.
eat the Supreme one. Like I'm not gonna go eat a slice of cheese
No,
pizza
but
when there's other
that's the whole
options.
reason that I will always front load the cheese.
Okay.
Because people will always be like, dang it,
let's
there's no
compromise.
pepperoni, but
Let's
I'll eat
compromise.
cheese.
That's a
Well, you throw
respectable
your party the way you
strategy.
throw your
Let's
party.
compromise.
I'm not
I'll
gonna change
just
it.
go 5 cheese.
Trevor's probably not going to invite you to his party anyway.
Not
That's true.
No.
That's true.
5 cheese, 5 pepperoni.
So let's just say there's this hypothetical state fair.
No, I'll go 6 cheese, 4 pepperoni, and then 2 of whatever like Supreme pizza. That's what I'll do. Is that better? We compromise.
It's your party. Whatever's fine.
No, but is that like I accommodate
I
my
don't care.
guess?
I'm going 8 and 4.
Okay.
I mean, modern day me, I'm going 12 cheeses. And if anyone says anything, I'm like, I'm allergic to red meat. You really want that in my house, Fricker? And I mean, then
All right,
who can be
Connor.
upset? But old me, I'd go 8 and 4.
Okay. Go ahead, Connor.
I have no answer.
None?
I don't want to contribute.
Okay.
I'm not actually upset
I
by
know,
any
no.
means.
I 100% think the part where you were standing up screaming in your mic was the funniest
The
thing.
thing
that's
is,
happened
Hunter,
today.
what you just said though is very like people do that.
Yes,
People,
and
there
it
is
ticks
so
me
many.
off.
There is so many people who I think there's a lot of people though that like they pretend that they like more foods than they
Exactly.
do.
They're like,
so
oh,
they're
I
like,
love
oh yeah, I love
Supreme.
Supreme. They
I
pick
love
half the
it.
stuff off
Yeah.
it, and then they
Yeah.
just eat mostly cheese
Frick
pizza.
you.
that's
And
true.
then they're like, okay, well, I got my 1 slice of Supreme so that I'm cultured.
That
Let
is
me
like-
get 3 pieces of cheese.
That is totally like
It's
little. That
ridiculous.
is like little kid behavior though. I feel like that happens a lot more when you're younger. Like
No,
now-
it happened in college to me too.
I think you didn't even go to
I-
college.
I still was
I
invited to college
100%
things.
can have seen that
I had
situation
friends who
happen.
were in college,
What?
I've definitely seen that situation happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
you were
it is
right.
real.
and I'm the
It is
victim of it.
real.
I'm so sorry, man.
Sucks. That's why
I'm
I'll
so
always
sorry.
heavy order the cheese because like
'Cause
if
it's all
y'all
it eats.
love wild pizza,
I
right?
eat just about anything on it.
But as I'm saying is if you're at a party and now all the Supremes drained or all the pepperonis drained, but there's 2 cheese pizzas left and you're still hungry, you
Yeah,
might be
you're
like,
not playing.
but you're getting cheese pizza.
I will never.
Versus
if
me,
I'm
I'm
going
like,
somewhere.
I can't eat
If
it.
I'm going somewhere where the pizza's provided and every single one of them is cheese, not a complaint to be
Yeah.
seen.
That's what I'm
Same.
saying. And that's
Same
how
way.
most people who eat wild pizzas are. But people who only eat cheese pizza, the reverse doesn't
Right,
work.
You got to
Yeah,
think
you're
about
right.
that.
You're right.
Silas, what do you think? Are you a cheese pizza till you? No, you're not. I see that meat lovers in the fridge over there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and your little Domino's debate?
yeah.
All right.
Come here, Silas.
Come over here. Come over
over
to
here.
the
You need a
mic.
mic.
Come
You
over
need
to
a
the
mic.
mic. Silas is fired up about
is the Domino's debate?
I don't think there was really a debate.
I don't remember a debate.
Okay, have you guys seen the new Domino's deal where if you carry out, you get
Yeah, they give you $3 back. They
get
tip
the
you.
$3 back.
I did see that.
So I have
Okay.
a $3 like grant on my account right
So it'll
now.
pay for your next
Oh,
delivery.
but it goes to your next meal. So they
Yeah.
don't actually give you the money back.
But no,
But
but
it's
it's so
still
if you
you're saving
carry out, the
$3.
next time you get it
Less
delivered,
appealing,
you
though.
can get it for no fee.
No, it's a tip.
What?
They call it, they're going to tip
Yeah,
you.
It's called a tip.
Right, but like so if I do a carry out one night, like I'm already around the Domino's, the next time I want to get it delivered, there it is. That just
Yeah.
waived the fee.
Yeah.
That's
But it's
cool.
making you come back to Domino's. I thought they
Yeah.
literally just like took it off your meal. Like you saved
Oh.
$3.
No, I mean that's still like that's
No,
good.
it's a good promotion. It's a good
Yeah.
promotion.
That's important. That's good information.
There you go. That's my input.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Are you so you're like how adventurous are you getting with pizza?
No, cheese. Yeah, I'm a cheese guy.
But you
But, like,
clearly
you'll eat other
you
pizza.
just had a decision
No,
to
I
make and you
will not
didn't
eat
get.
Supreme. I don't like Supreme. I don't
Heck
like
yeah.
the
Where's like the
peppers
line? The
I like the
vegetables.
olives.
You don't like any vegetables on pizza.
No.
Okay.
or pineapple.
I'll eat
Okay.
pineapple on pizza.
I mean,
I'll do that.
It's
That is
okay, but when
crazy.
it comes
Hunter,
to
you have
pineapple
insane
or
culinary
cheese,
things. I love
cheese.
pineapple on pizza.
So-
Let's be clear about that.
well, it's like
No, I-
pineapple on pizza is like sweet and salty. It goes well.
No, I get it.
You understand flavors, and yet you're a texture
Guy.
He's a texture
All
guy.
about texture. That's why I didn't like sausage on pizza. Love the flavor, the texture of the sausage. I could almost throw up just thinking about it. The texture of
I
that.
keep
awful.
forgetting to like.
I will eat cheese pizza pizza all day and be totally fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
day? I disagree with that.
All day.
I don't think
We're
you'd be
gonna
totally
have
fine.
Silas. I think Silas needs to be like our food challenge guy,
We do a live stream where
we have him do like.
I
food
still have to
challenges and
do.
lose.
Brody still owes me trying to eat
Oh,
10
the tacos. You're right.
Oh shoot!
I
You
forgot
also
about
still
that.
owe us a Dutch apple pie.
That's also
Yeah,
true.
that is true.
Why'd you have to bring that up? We also still owe the world an ice bath.
Yeah,
There's a lot
and
of
an
essay.
We're on a lot of punishment debt
Yeah.
around here.
A lot of punishment.
That's why we
debt.
switched to like the more instant gratification ones.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like whenever we did the Ace one, or like when we did the slap video, for instance.
True.
And
That
it was
was a
just
good
like
one.
we did one that like it's happening right there.
Yeah.
You can't avoid
We need to
it.
do another video that incorporates slaps because that was funny.
It hurt.
I'm prone to concussions.
Well, it would
man.
be very relevant. It'd be very like on topic right now
Yeah.
because of the
We
Will
call it
Smith.
the Will
Yeah,
Smith
true.
challenge.
The Will
Oh,
Smith
that's
challenge.
actually hilarious.
Dang it, man. We might have to bring back the slaps. I don't feel
Keep
comfortable
my
slapping
putter
anybody.
out your freaking bag.
That's funny.
I may receive a call or they use the word the dasher. Are they using DoorDash to
A lot of
deliver
people.
my,
A lot
they're
of people
using
use
DoorDash to deliver my
yeah.
pizza.
It's like
That's why it
Wow.
costs so much.
Panera
Wow.
Bread does the same thing. They contract out.
It's arriving in 20 minutes.
But Panera Bread also does a thing where their dashers are in house. They contract in actually. So like
That's
if you use
interesting.
DoorDash, the Panera, it's their drivers.
Yeah. You can get a refund
it
out
can
of
bite
that.
you right in the butt sometimes. Yeah. One
What?
time, I'm just like basically gonna just freaking
Admit to fraud.
Admit to fraud on camera. But one time,
It's okay. No one's listening.
I didn't try to. One time on DoorDash, I'm not sorry because it was late and cold. I ordered Panera and it just was never going
Was
to
your
arrive.
wife pregnant during this time? Because that provides immunity.
Probably. Yeah.
Immunity
I think so.
provided.
Because I think
You're
she was
immune.
I think I actually have a video of her being like super upset about
That's
it.
what I'm
It was very
saying. So
funny.
like that,
I have proof. That'll hold up.
full action.
This is all
justified.
fake and a joke. See there, right? Now
That also works too.
Yeah, okay. But I got the Panera and I ordered it and it was just taking so long to even where DoorDash couldn't justify it anymore. And they really tried and stretch it out. So I basically just like, and then I think the order just disappeared. That's what drove me to like really do something. So I just said my order never arrived, full refund and credits. 10 minutes later, it shows up at my door before I even have a chance to order something else.
What were you doing for 10 minutes that you couldn't order?
Trying to figure out what else we were wanting because we were set on that Panera. There's nothing worse. Let me tell you a really tragic story. I told you how this past weekend, Kenzie and Brooks were going to be out of town. I was like, I'm getting pizza and I'm just going to bury myself in it.
Yes.
And I did end up doing that eventually. But my first attempt was on Friday night. I decided to DoorDash from Brothers. I'd never had their pizza.
I don't know what that is.
You like Brothers, don't you?
I don't know what that is.
What is
Nobody knows what it
Brothers?
is. It was on DoorDash. So I was just like, let me try a new place. I was feeling
Brothers.
a little crazy.
Is that one of the people like put it on DoorDash under
I
a
don't
fake
think
name?
so. I don't think so. I think I looked it up. But
Brothers.
so
It's
I order
here.
it. Yeah. And the DoorDash person picks it up, blah, 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 blah.
Wow,
and
it's
it
on
literally
Timberlake.
gets within quarter of a mile of my apartment, probably. I'm tracking it. I see them. And then all of a sudden, I get a notification your order has been canceled.
What?
So all I can
Maybe they
think
got in a
about.
car accident.
I've seen this place. I've never tried
All
it.
I can think about is either that they dropped my pizza somehow, they decided to eat it, or they got in a car crash or something. I was like, what happened to my Dasher? And it was just gone. So like the worst thing that can happen with a DoorDash is you wait the entire time for them to prepare and deliver your food, and then you're like back to square one and you're starving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 6:30.
Well, imagine that scenario, but it's my wife ordering lunch and she's pregnant. Because I was
Yeah.
at work and she texted
It got
me.
canceled like that?
She texted me and she was like, I'm pretty hungry. I haven't ate lunch yet. And I was like, just DoorDash something and then we can eat an early dinner. Because it was like kind of somewhat early. It was like 11 o'clock, which is when we eat lunch, but she doesn't eat lunch that early.
Yeah.
So that's the last I hear.
Mm-hmm.
Then I get a text at 2:30 that says, make sure you're home on time. And I was like, why? What do we have
Gosh,
going on?
dang,
I was
bro.
like, what do we have going on? And she's like, I'm starving. I'm withering to nothing. I need Starbucks. And I said,
Starbucks.
I was like, okay.
How is that like your first choice?
And she said, I want a venti pink drink and some type of sandwich and a cheese Danish from Starbucks.
Do you like Starbucks? Like all of their food items are pretty fire.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, you got it. I was like, I will be home on time. So I show up on time to a just distraught wife, just like in shambles.
Yeah, you don't want to be hungry.
And I'm like, what's going on? She's like, I was like, why? You didn't order lunch? She's like, I did. I was like, it didn't fill you up? She's like, it didn't come. I was like, well, what happened? So she ordered McDonald's. Okay.
Those are the ones you rely on too.
Yeah, she
Just like
ordered
the fast food,
McDonald's,
like that's old reliable.
and it was a craving. So she doesn't get many pregnancy cravings,
Needed it
and when
quick.
they do, like she like is so happy when she
what
gets
from,
one and it
what
hits.
from the menu though?
I think it was like a Big Mac.
Heck yeah, that's a
So-
Big Macs are good.
She orders it, and she said
I'm so
she said she ordered it
I'm just,
like 10 minutes
drooling
later.
everywhere.
10 minutes later, canceled.
Oh.
Her DoorDash just says your order's been canceled.
Sometimes
So
they give up
refunded her.
at the drive-thru.
Yeah, they refunded her, and she was like, okay. So then she placed another order. I want to say it was another fast food restaurant. I think it was Taco Bell.
You got double canceled.
Taco Bell order just disappeared. Like it was about to,
Oh
it was
my
about to be delivered. It's now been like an
dude.
hour
I've
process.
had an issue with them before too.
So it was about to be delivered, and then she said it just disappeared. And so she waited and waited and waited, and then finally filed with DoorDash, and they refunded her.
It probably got taken
And
to the
then
wrong
at that
house or
point,
something.
it was 2:00.
yeah, and then you just got.
And so then she was like, so that's when she texted me and said, make sure you're home on time.
Well,
And I was like,
one time I had a thing with Taco Bell to where the dasher messaged me and was like, for some reason the order literally didn't even go into their system, but like I have it on my Taco Bell needs to get.
I ordered
together.
from Auntie Anne's because Liz was another craving. She wanted a pretzel, and I didn't want to drive to the mall. And so I ordered from Auntie Anne's, and the DoorDash shows up. We're watching a movie or Netflix or something. So we're just like,
Go.
so anyway, so I go out, look for it. It's not there. I don't remember where I was at in the story with the technical
okay.
difficulty, but turns out, look at the picture, study it. It was on my neighbor's porch.
So
Did you go get it from your neighbor?
No,
So
he was
this
out.
is-
He was like doing yard work and didn't realize the pretzel was there
Yeah.
because like he came outside after the DoorDasher had left, and I don't really know my neighbor that well, and I didn't want the awkwardness of like walking into his yard, and be like, "Hey, yo, my pretzel's behind you on your front porch," because
Yeah.
like they definitely don't know what DoorDash is. They're retired, like mid-60s. I didn't want to be like,
well, I
a
hope they
stranger.
enjoyed the pretzel.
I didn't want to be. Well, they probably were just so confused because
Yeah.
Auntie Anne's pretzel just on their front porch.
What would
Two
have
of
had your
them.
name on it?
I don't even know my name.
You think they
No.
ate it?
Definitely.
So
not.
I have a few. I have a few stories just like that to where they've been delivered to different places. I've had a couple to where it's just like the apartment above me, and I just walk up and grab it real quick because like it's mine. Or I had one where it was like a next door neighbor, like and they just kind of missed by one door. The sketchiest one, however, was when I was on my honeymoon in St. Augustine, and we were staying down by this beach, and it was like an okay like spot that we were in. It wasn't really sketchy, but like it's Florida. I don't know. Like it was like late at night, and we decided to DoorDash, and like we obviously didn't really know the area, and we DoorDash, and we were living in like this Airbnb like little like cabin thing with like this Murphy bed that folded out of the wall. Like it was super cool, but it was kind of like tucked back in the woods a little bit. And so I was already like going to be impressed if the DoorDasher found us. But earlier this trip, we had found success with that because they found us. So we order, and I forget where we ordered because it was somewhere random like Chili's. I feel like it was somewhere, or Applebee's. It was super random. And we get the picture, and I had told them, I had even told them to leave it by the van that we were driving, like that was parked kind of outside so they could see that better and not have to walk back to our door. And I get the picture of where it's delivered, and it is in the bed of a truck. And I'm thinking, now where is that? And then I think to myself, I know that truck. I've seen that truck because like we had walked to and from the beach each day. And so it is literally pitch black outside. I walk out into just the night of the Florida wilderness. And I'm like, I tell Kenzie, like, if I don't come back in 10 minutes, legitimately call the police. Because I'm pretty scared. I walk out there with my phone flashlight. I trot over, like, I swear it's like 3 houses over. And this truck is parked in a driveway. And there's like, I'm just admitting to all my crimes today. I'm definitely trespassing here, but it's my food there. So that's like immunity circle. It's like Switzerland in the middle of everything. And so I see my food bag on this truck, but it's parked like down a driveway a little bit. And there's like, it's just like, there's a house like right there with windows. But everything's pretty quiet. It was really late at night. And I'm like, I'm just going to walk over, grab the food and walk out. I walk over, and no sooner do I like take a few steps towards that truck that a floodlight pops on. And it was an auto floodlight. It was, but like deer in headlights, just like what? So I just like quickly walk over, grab the bag, and just walk out of there. I thought I was about to be shot. Like I thought like that was it. I thought the prison lights were on. Like I'm about to be just put down by somebody. But so yeah, I was like, that was how much that Applebee's meant to me that night. That I was like sneaking to somebody's truck, like probably it looked like I was breaking into their truck, and I was just grabbing my DoorDash out of it. So yeah, that's how far I would go.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, DoorDash, sometimes they just really do dumb stuff. I live in an apartment that's like letter E, so like I've had them taken to like letter I, and I'm like, how did you mess that up?
It's impressive.
Especially, it's really hard to mess up too when they have the geo thing, like the tag right on your map, like where you put it. So like unless that person didn't know what they were doing, like you have to know to some extent where they are.
You would think.
You would think, at least. I don't know. Connor's distraught right now.
Yeah, I don't even know where he's going.
Where'd you go?
I'm having issues.
Connor's having
Connor's
issues.
distraught.
I think, you know
My
what?
stomach's
I
having
think
issues.
we just wrap it up here.
Yeah, if you're not hungry by now, then you must have just eaten lunch.
If you want to see our reaction to Little Caesars, we'll do it on the Heiser Club mailbag. You can check it out, patreon.com/Foundation Disc Golf.
Yeah.
We're about to shoot the mailbag, and our Little Caesars should be here, and it claims 15 minutes, but it looks like the driver's closer than that. So we'll see what
Traffic,
happens.
man.
We'll see what happens.
Connor, dude, what the frick?